All right, hello and welcome. This is Arts and Craft with Gack, where I like to pair up games and beer and hang out with buddies and stuff. So, made a special trip because I brought the kegs back to Out of Order Arcade or Arcades. Which is it?
Arcade.
Arcade. All right, because I've seen on Instagram it says Arcades also. So it could be either way, I guess.
Instagram was taken.
Yes, there we go. All right. That'll work. So I was dropping off a couple cakes. My empties that Kevin hooked us up with. And Adam, you and I, we hammered through those pretty good, I'd say. Yeah. So I'm bringing back a beer to do a pairing with here. This is from Track 7. It's called Quarter Jam. And it's a kettle sour with like grape jam, I guess. So I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I even brought little taster glasses. Yeah.
It's real cute.
Yeah, exactly. So now these were this was canned, I don't know, probably 3 months ago or something. So I have no idea if this is going to be good or not. We'll see.
All right.
But cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Chris. Cheers.
So I get the sour on the nose.
Yeah, it's a sour.
Do you guys like sours?
No. So,
No. Okay, yeah.
So
I'm kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
Like, this is about the right size serving for me to just, like, clear the palate, I'll say.
Yeah.
Have a little something sour. But it was pretty cool, though, because I think they actually did Track 7 did a couple arcade game release. The other one was Dig Dug, I think, right? It was like a double can release.
And the Dragon's Lair one. Wasn't that Track 7?
They did, yeah. Yeah, that was probably a year or so ago.
Also not really
Maybe
that good.
2 years ago. What's that?
Said also not really that good.
Also not very good at all, no. So,
hopefully they don't see this because not all their beer is terrible. But you know.
no, yeah, I mean, a lot of it's really good, so. But yeah, so we're up here in Auburn at Out of Order Arcade. Just kind of hanging out because it's not open to the public back yet again. Unfortunately, the stupid COVID stuff going on. So it's been, about 10 weeks, 11 weeks now, something like that?
3 months. March
3
15th.
months, yeah. Oof. Yeah. And so this arcade opened up like October, November last year?
January.
Oh my gosh. So it was literally like 2 months later.
Yeah. We've been closed longer than we've been open.
Oh God. I'm sorry, man. Well, I think the last time I was here when you were open, well, that was actually the grand opening, I want to say. It was packed. And I'm pretty sure it was busy a lot. Certainly on the weekends, right?
Yeah. A lot of hipsters.
A lot of hipsters.
Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So I think as soon as you start opening, there's people itching to come back. I think it'll just, it should pick up pretty fast as soon as it gets back. Just hopefully soon, right?
For sure. Here's hoping.
So I have to ask this question. I'm not going to talk money or anything, but the first time you got a game pickup, about 2 years ago, maybe less?
Around 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. So a year and a half later, after he buys his first arcade game, he opens an arcade.
Well, the idea was already spinning, right? So, like, the
Yeah.
first couple games I bought, it was like, hey, let's try to do something, not different, right? Because other people do this, but that seed was set, and then it just kind of went downhill from there, right? Started buying lots of games, and now here we are.
And there's about 60 games you said in here?
Yeah, somewhere around 60, 65, plus a bunch that need to be fixed still.
And you've probably gone through at least 50 others to get to that point? Yeah. We talked about this earlier where I've done the same, fortunately, and I think you've done more than the same, actually, is we want to make our hobby self-funded. So over time, we sell games, trade games, we buy them super cheap and then sell them, close to market value. And that's how we can afford our collection. So pretty awesome you're able to do that here with this many games, by the way.
For sure.
Impressive. Many, many hours of work, I'm sure. So
if I could just do it with alcohol, I'd be all set.
Right? Yes, exactly. Buy and sell alcohol, maybe?
Yeah, bootleg, I don't know.
Oh, man. Yeah.
My wheels are spinning now.
Right.
We could franchise in Rockland.
There you go.
There we go. Perfect. Yeah. So, I mean, we've all talked about wanting to do something like Adam and I talked about operating games at local breweries. I mean, over the last couple of years, it just never pans out, really, you know.
It's tough.
Better to just kind of do it all on your own, so. But yeah, I think I'm going to do like a walk around here a little later, just kind of like show all the games and stuff, so pretty awesome. So, I don't know, anything else you guys want to add? I just figured it'd be a reason to like drink a beer, and you know, so it's a quarter jam that kind of ties in with Out of Order arcade, right? So
Kind of rhymes.
You get a quarter jam, your game's going to be out of order too, right? So
Not here though. Everything's free play.
yes, there we go. I was going to say, is there like was there some inside joke with that, because the marketing of that seems like it might backfire on you, saying your arcade is out of order.
I don't know. You know, I got some reviews that somebody was like, "There's some games that weren't working," but it's never really happened. And I always just thought about, you know, people had the out of order sign, so it kind of went with it, right? Like if I had an out of order arcade, you can't really complain if I put a sign on a game that says out of order.
There you go.
Because like you know coming in that there's something that's going to be broken, right?
Perfect. So they set the expectation low enough.
Yeah.
But there'll always be beer on tap and stuff, so
For
you
sure.
know, you always got that to fall back on. So, all right. Well, I guess there we have it. We paired up some beer with an arcade, hanging out, somewhat socially distant.
Well, we're gonna play DDR after this. After we drink,
Yes, we're gonna
after
be
we
tearing
drink the
that up.
sour, we're going to DDR.
Yeah. That's Adam's favorite game, by the way. Yeah,
Number
he
one.
he loves breaking a heavy sweat on that one.
DDR and White Claw.
Yes, perfect pairing. That'll be our next pairing, right?
I got White Claw. We can get it out.
Yep. All right. Well, hey, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Mine's empty.
Thanks, Kevin, for having us out. And yeah, have fun out there. Woohoo!